round, you buy the second round, everything is love, right?
Yeah.
But now if it was something different, like, hey, Eesh, like, I'm really into you and blah, 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 and I'm making my feelings known, then it's your responsibility to be like, chill, my gay. Hold on for a second. And then a discussion happens, right?
Yeah.
But if the guy goes, hey, I really like you, so on and so forth, and you kind of don't put that boundary and you just let it flow because, hey, fuck it, I'll get a free meal or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
Right.
And is that pettiness from the opposing end? Would you consider that?
I don't know.
If the female just lets it slide, she's being petty because she
I think
wants
so.
free shit.
Yeah.
I think I would take it that way, kind of, in a different aspect.
So yeah, can I share a story?
Yeah.
That just popped into my head. This was when I was in my young youth. So I went to go see a movie. Like, I'm a big Tom Cruise fan. So went to the movies with this girl back in the days when tokens was popping for all my old heads. So we went to the movie theater, got into the movies. Listen, no matter what level or age, or if it doesn't matter if it was the 80s, 90s, 2000s, whatever. When you went to the movie, it was still kind of expensive. Not like it is now because it's ridiculous. But that being said, we were sitting down. Tom Cruise about to come on. It was Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. And the movie escapes me, but I know some of y'all are like, yeah, I know that movie. Anyway, so I'm there, whatever, movie starts. Shorty's next to me. She gives me a little kiss. I kiss her back, boom, whatever. Now, mind you, paid for her ticket, my ticket, popcorn, soda, Nestle Crunches. I was really heavy into
It's Nestle Crunch.
Crunches, because it was the little bunches. So it's crunches. We'll put a poll on that. Coming up with putting a poll. But yeah, so movie started, whatever. So the kiss was kissed. Now it's Tom Cruise time. I'm there, I'm chilling. All of a sudden she wants to kiss. And I'm like, yo, like, I'm trying to watch a movie. Oh, you came to this is exactly what she said. Oh, you came to the movies just to watch a movie? Motherfuckers call them movies.
What?
Right, but this was young youth, right?
Yeah.
So I said, listen, man, I'm going to watch them. Oh, you going to watch the movie? All right, fuck you then. Boom. So she left.
She did?
She left.
No.
And she was petty.
Yeah, that's
but here
wild.
comes the petty, because I am the master of petty. Right? Movie finishes. Now, if some of you have watched this movie is like about 2 hours and some change. It's crazy long.
Oh, that's wild.
So when I got out of the movie theater, guess who's standing in front of the movie theater?
She was waiting there?
She was waiting. So I saw, I veered left, because I'm on my way home dolo. Oh, why are you just going to walk away from me? Yeah, I swear to everything. I swear to everything I love, and it wasn't in a disrespect. It wasn't disrespectful. I just went into my little fifth pocket of my jean, grabbed the token, tossed it right to her. Find yourself home, and I just walked.
Was that the first time you guys went on a date together?
That was the first and only.
What the fuck?
I enjoy my movies, especially when it's Tom Cruise.
Some
you know
people are just wild.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, like,
I'm sorry.
you deliver that kind of energy, and when it's reciprocated,
right,
you have a problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why are people like that? That will forever mind boggle me.
It's that energy, right? That energy that you give back.
And
you're gonna get it back.
Well, that's the thing.
Right?
On our last, maybe not our last, but one of our last episodes, we said, don't put an expectation on reciprocation of energy.
Right.
But then there's certain things where you put this energy out and it is reciprocated, and you're not expecting it to be reciprocated, and you're just completely baffled.
Right.
But it's negativity, and you don't even sit there and self-reflect because you're so taken back by what just happened. And you're not like, wow, well, I just did this to this person, and they just did it to me in a different way.
Right.
But you're going to take what they did and just multiply it by 10,
of course.
And it's going to be worse than what you did in your head.
Of course, right? Because you put that energy out there. Once you get that energy back, now you're like, oh, shit, I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to make it an issue. Now I'm going to make it a scene, right? But in reality, you started this shit.
Yep.
So it's like, for example, like if you had this coffee, right, and you finish it, I'm trying to think of a better example. It's going to come to me. But I've seen little pettiness between people just talking about drinks or food, and I'm like, for real? Like, y'all going to waste your energy on that? Like, if you drank this drink that you're drinking now, and you wanted another one, go ahead. Why am I going to tell you, nah, what are you doing? That's too much caffeine. Maybe you need it that day. I don't know the backstory of why you want another one. I don't. So who am I to say no? Now I might say, you sure? That's a little too much caffeine.
Yeah.
Whatever, but it is what it is, right? So then that can lead to, I'm just trying to take care of you. and you're like, yo, I just need another cup. But why? But and then that becomes an argument, right? And then it's just just let it be. If you want another coffee, go ahead.
But that's the thing. I feel like, you know, when somebody does something quote unquote wrong or malicious or whatever the case may be, and it's reciprocated to them, that's when the pettiness comes out, or that's when the pettiness begins, you know, based off of that reciprocation.
Right.
And it's more like, I don't know.
Do you find yourself to be more petty, or have those petty situations pop up when in a relationship more than a friendship?
I want to say no for me personally. I don't consider myself a very petty person. I think I'm very like calm and just like what happens. As I get older, I have to say I have gotten a little more like, you know, put my foot down kind of thing with
to create that boundary,
friends,
right?
Everybody. Yeah, exactly.
Course, yeah.
But as far as pettiness goes, I can't really relate too much.
Right.
I think I understand where you're coming from with that question though, because okay, maybe in a relationship I'm more comfortable, so I would be more petty there,
right,
rather than a friendship. But it also, like, if it's my best friend, and you know, me and her relationship are like, we're like family,
right?
So if she's petty with me, yeah, I'm probably gonna reciprocate that energy and be petty with her. But I feel like, again, as I got older, I changed.
Right.
If I was younger, no, probably not.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it because the reason why I asked between relationships and friendships is because, like, another thing that kind of pops into my head is like, you start a relationship with someone, you're in this, can't do wrong, right? They're awesome. And then as the time goes on, then they become annoying, they become dickhead or whatever term or whatever you want to use, and now you sort of, in front of other people, you kind of bad talk about them in ways of, like, when a conversation comes up and be like, oh yeah, you know, my husband or my boyfriend, oh, he's great with you know, making tables and doing this and real handy.
Yeah.
And then there's always that one person in that conversation goes like, yeah, he can't do none of that. You know how degrading that is?
See, that's not pettiness.
That's like,
that's foul.
That's on another level.
Yeah, you can't sit here, be in a relationship with somebody, and then go talk shit about your partner
in front of people.
At
dinner or whatever, like
no,
get together. And I've seen it a lot.
I can't even consider that pettiness.
That's on some other level.
Yeah, that's
and
wrong.
They do it as a joke to be like, and then he'll say something like, yeah, you know, like whatever, and they just go back and forth, and then that ride in the car is really awkward.
It's worse behind a person's back. No. But in front of somebody, you also have to consider how that makes them feel in the moment.
Right.
Like, damn, like, you know, puts a person down.
Right, because I always say, yo, you chose that person. Out of 8 billion or 80 billion in the world, whatever that number is, right? You chose this person. And when you chose this person at the beginning, that man or that woman was all world, changed your life. And now you're XYZ in, and now you're just straight bash. And I don't understand that, where you're supposed to, in a relationship, take care of that other person, take care of their needs, take care of their goals. If they share their goals with you, take care of them. They're like, if I was to open my arms and you come give me a hug and put your head here, that is the safest spot on the planet for you and me.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm the one holding you, sheltering you, and you're the one looking for that shelter, and vice versa. Because there's sometimes I might come in and I need to put my head on your belly, right, and hear all the gases and shit. But I'm just but no, but that's what I'm saying, right? But then when you go to dinner or events, y'all want to joke around and put somebody else down in front of everybody who really don't give a fuck about y'all, right? For the most part, because they got their own life to live. But it's just that and I see it a lot, like when I go out to events or whatever. And I don't go out that often, but when I do, I just be like, I'm always puzzled by the behavior.
You know, not even that, but let's say hypothetically we're in a relationship and we have a whole gathering here, friends are over, and like you said, you know, one person's like, oh, he does this, that for me, and then I start bashing you and like, oh no, he doesn't do this shit.
Right.
Fuck him, whatever. You're also aiding your friends in forming an opinion against your significant other, which is fucked up.
Right.
Because then when you guys are good and gravy and shit, your friends are gonna have a bad take on you no matter what.
Right.
So you're, aiding and assisting in creating these thoughts about your partner when that's not really their entire personality, so that's unfair.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. Sometimes it's just those behaviors that I see. And I'm like, damn, for real? That's what you want to do to the person who you decided to share life with?
Yeah.
That's what you going to do?
And it's fucked up because there are a lot of people out there who like to talk so much and they'll put all their business out there. Doesn't matter who they're around. They just want to talk. And to each his own.
Right.
That's fine. But when you're spewing these thoughts, you're spewing energy.
Right.
And I think that's something that everyone needs to be conscious of because not everybody is really your friend. Even if you say, oh, this is my best friend.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe you see them as your best friend, but they're not. They not always. Not always. You have to be careful who you're spewing these energies to because it will put malice on you and your relationship or you and your life.
Yeah, that petty yeti.
Yeah, exactly.
Back to the petty yeti. No, you're absolutely right, but it's just pettiness on another level, right? Especially when it was someone that you chose to be with, right? Which is crazy, right? Man, I'm just kind of thinking other stuff that I've seen that I'm trying to remember like that. Because sometimes when we record these and then I'm home or I'm driving, I'm like, damn, I should have said this because you know what I mean? It pops into me, and it happens all the time.
Should we take this opportunity to veer into the French fries?
The pettiness of food. Yeah, please do. I like
So, Oscar sent me a post. Forgot what it said. I think it was just a video about, basically, long story short, man getting food, asking his shorty if she wants anything. She says no. And when he gets his food, she asks for some of his. Is that pettiness?
I was just thinking because I remember I sent the video to you and I put why. Why? I don't understand.
We do this and it's known. And I put a poll on my poetry page. Literally just one female responded and said no.
Yo, shout out to you. Whoever you are, yo. You are, like I think I posted it on our page. You are a treasure, a national treasure. You should be
But what's the problem? If you got food and I wanted a French fry, you're not gonna share with me? Like, what's the big deal? One fry. That's just.
Is it really one fry?
Like I said before, that's very telling about yourself, and you're not a sharing person.
Eesh, what did I respond to you? I said no because I have 3 girls. I know that I have to get extra, automatic.
Okay, so you're aware.
Right. I sent you that. I said, hey, I got 3 girls. I know exactly what it's all about, so I get extra fries. But that being said, just to play the devil's advocate here, all you gotta say is, yeah, B, give me some fries, bro.
But you have to understand that.
No,
Yes.
that's all it takes.
Let me just tell ya, Oscar just balled up a fist in front of me.
No, I'm guys, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get reasoning from the universe. And as you reach your hand out in a full palm and then you embrace it. You try to, like Thanos, I'm trying to bring the universe in.
Along with this poll, I asked why do you women do this? And, I think a lot of the responses that we received are similar to my train of thought. And it's more like, okay, I'm not in the mood for food now, but when you get your food and I see it and it looks delicious or it smells good, I'm like, I kind of regret not getting anything. Could I have a bite? And it's just a simple yes or no. You're not going to say no to me because then we're probably going to fight, but...
Right. I mean, the guy
or could we get back in line and let me get something?
No, but it's just like, for example, the guy would always give you the fries or whatever the case is, but it's just that Mars Venus type of stuff, you know what I mean? That it's just like, yo, all you gotta say is, you know what? I'm not that hungry, but I know. Give me some fries. That's all. Guys gonna be like, yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah, but we're not in the mood until we see it or smell it.
But you already know. But
it's a sensory thing.
Right, but you know it's coming.
Not always. Not always.
Let me pull on the universe.
Okay, go pull for it.
Right. So you ever been walking down the street, right? Mm-hmm. You walk down the street, all of a sudden you pass a McDonald's. What do you smell? McDonald's fries.
Oil.
It's always McDonald's fries.
I smell oil.
Right, there you go. But no, it's always it's the fries. Like when you walk in, it's the fries that you smell at McDonald's, right? So when you pass, you can be going to work, whatever. You be like, damn, those fries. Oh, and you just keep it moving, right? So it's the same thing. Like you already know. Like if I say, hey, Eesh, I'm going to McDonald's, which doesn't happen, but I go to McDonald's, right? And I say, hey, Eesh, I'm going to McDonald's. I'm picking up some food. You want something? You want something. Now, you might not want it at that point. Be like, nah, I'm good.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna get some small fries because I know. Like,
but you're getting the small fries out of experience.
Know. But I'm gonna make you go through something before you get those small fries. I am. So like when you be like, yo, let me get some, I'll be like, nah, what happened? I thought you wasn't. No, but now I want fries. All right, here, I got you your own. Do you? And then that's it. End a conversation. Right?
I feel like also, I don't know, maybe this is weird. Ladies, I don't know if you also feel this way too, but it's more like a sense of closeness. I don't know.
So the other thing would be dinner. You having what you ordered. I'm having what I ordered. Why is your fork going in my plate?
Okay, that I can't say that I do that.
Okay.
I don't do that.
All right, good.
Unless it's like something we agreed. Oh, you get this, I get that.
Because we never tried it before.
Exactly.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
But that's what we just communicated. That's the difference, right? That's
it's a huge difference. But I can't say that I put my fork in somebody's plate.
No, but I'm saying like you should have communicated that most likely you gonna need some fries. I'm just going back to that communication.
French fries, nuggets, these little handheld things is completely different than sitting down at a dinner table at a restaurant.
Okay.
No.
I'm saying you're absolutely right. It's totally different. Totally different, but it's just a communication factor, I guess. And you can't blame a guy if he gets upset because you communicated.
Well, how upset are you gonna get?
No, I'm just saying, depending on the situation, because you don't know the history. Now we're just taking it off the situation. Yeah, whatever. You don't know what history they have. Maybe they're going down that road where it's not good. So now they're going to use this to blow up and argue about 10 different topics, right?
I guess.
But the whole thing is just.
But if you're freaking out and getting pissed because I want you for fried, then something wrong with you.
But like if you see me here, you're talking, I'm here holding my face, I'm cracking up and stuff, because it's just part of that communication. Gave you the opportunity to communicate. You want us to communicate, right? Women want men to communicate.
Yes.
We are communicating. Why just can't? We're not mind readers. We can't.
Ooh,
I can't.
You just reminded me of something.
Okay, that's cool.
I think it was a post you sent me.
I sent you a lot of posts.
Yeah, you did. But I think this one you sent me something about women don't want men to talk.
But
don't want men to talk too much. Yeah,
right.
like that.
It was back and forth. So it was finding that medium, right? So then, I guess the end of the video was like, so you want medium love. That's what it was.
But
Think about
it's not.
Because you want too much love? Nah, you suffocate me. So you want less love? Nah, I don't want too much less love. So, all right, so we're going to put it in the middle, right? You want me to talk? No, you talk too much. All right, so I'm going to talk less. Now you don't talk too much now. All right, so now you want me to talk in the middle.
But it's real shit, though.
So you want medium love.
I don't.
So when you
I don't want medium love.
But,
it's not medium. No,
yes.
It's not medium.
Fellas, my fellas. Yeah, I'm rolling up my fist. Because this is part of that fabric, right? Where we try to figure out your woman, right? And you're saying, all right, I'm giving you all this love, but you don't want because you feel suffocated. So once I put a label on it, whoa. Now I don't want it. But think about it. Just step back from the situation and you'd be like, hold up. I just sent you a video that the guy said, if I talk too much, I'm talking too much. If I talk less, I don't talk too much. So I'm going to talk. All right. So now I'm going to talk in the middle. So everything falls down in the middle. I love too hard. That's too much. I love less.
Because it's two separate ends of the scale. Like, this end is suffocation in every aspect. If you're talking too much, I'm gonna need a bottle of fucking Tylenol to be in this relationship.
All right, so here it is. The fact that you got your arms open.
Yeah.
So if I hug you and I hug you too tight, what you gonna say? You're hugging me too tight.
No, that's different.
Shut up. If I'm hugging you too tight, most likely you're gonna be like, okay, don't get me too tight. Now, if you are feeling, and I hug like less, you're gonna be like, well, that's not a hug, right? And then I hug you in the medium. That's perfect.
See, I like tight hugs. Just don't break my spine or shoulders.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But I'm just trying to get you to the point to realize that it's the middle.
It's not the middle with everything. Oscar's getting pissed.
Oh God! I was just looking at Eesh like.
It's for me.
No. Right.
And I've said it before, and I hate saying this, but I'm shady.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not shady, shallow.
No, not shady.
No, I'm shallow, not shady. I'm sorry. I hate being shallow, but I am. So if you're talking too much, it's gonna drive me fucking crazy, and I don't want to be in this relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not talking enough and communicating, that's also gonna drive me crazy because I'm a communicative person.
So what would be the perfect medium?
The middle ground, you know.
The middle.
Don't talk too much.
Check.
But let's communicate and let's have regular conversation.
In the medium.
As far as showing love,
mm-hmm.
I love showing love.
Okay. A lot of love.
So if that's extreme, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm not mad at that. So
okay.
The middle ground there is.
So now we're talking on two topics. We're talking about 3/4 right now. So we went from the middle to 3/4 because two topics, right?
Exactly.
So we're 3/4 right now.
Yeah, if we're leveling things out. I don't know. I guess it's just certain things that'll like drive me fucking crazy.
Well,
if you're breathing too loud, that's gonna drive me crazy. I can't be with you.
So that takes it down to the left. So now we're back in the middle. But that's my whole point. That's my whole point. I'm not. Listen, I love making you laugh. I'm laughing because, guys, if you can see me, I'm sweating because I'm cracking up, and it's just fun to me today. It's really fun, but it's just that frustrating part for a guy to try to figure out what the fuck do you want, right? Pretty much, and
maybe that's why some females like me are still single because it's hard finding what we want because we're so picky.
True, and you're entitled to. Don't get me wrong. We're just having fun with this topic, but it's just for some reason when the label is put on something, all of a sudden you're like, whoa, hold on, right? So when I said medium, so you want medium love, medium everything, so that'd be the perfect balance of
But it's not medium everything, so no.
No, I'm just saying. But when it all comes down to, you can have a grade of A, B, a C. It all comes down to it's going to be a medium of something, right? Mm-hmm. When you tally them all up, it'll be a medium. But yeah, so that medium will probably be in the middle somewhere. But it is what it is. Eesh is just,
I'll agree to disagree.
I knew it. I love it. Yo, guys, listen, man. Buy your own fries. Always get the extra fries. They do it at some restaurants, too. If you look.
Wow, you sound real experienced.
No, I'm saying some restaurants, you go, and they'll have a little asterisk right next to it, and it's like for the girlfriend, like a extra fry. Yo, I swear to God.
What?
The next time you go to some of your restaurants, I'm not going to name restaurants out there. That's not what we do.
He wants a sponsorship.
We're going to get paid sooner or later, my girl. Manifestation. But, no, but for real, they'll have a little asterisk on extra fries for the girl. Because they petty.